What's going on, guys? We are going to do a little commentary on a ride-along for 2026 Season 1 Mustang Challenge. Again, this is round 9 here at Summit Point. Strength of field, 2,900. Let's let the drive-in do the talking.
Green flag, green flag. Pit road is now open.
Just trying to tuck in. Kevin's here to my right, and we just managed to push his nose out.
The next car's the leader. Car on your left. Clear on the left.
And we get a decent run out of turn 1. A little bit of a wiggle from Bruno. We're wiggling ourselves, but all is good and clean so far. Pushed a little wide through that corner there, but really not losing all that much time. Bruno makes a mistake, and we managed to get by him on the inside. And that's the move done. A little bit of a slide. He's going to catch us a touch here, but it will prove to be relatively inconsequential. Now we're fighting Kevin Parrish in the season championship here. It's nice to have another vehicle in between him and me. Helps me break away with that points lead. Offering up a little bit of early defense here too to Bruno. And as long as we cover off that inside, it's pretty hard to over-under anybody through T1. Slight defense, probably unnecessary at that point in time, but again, didn't lose too much time doing it. Now this track is all about minimizing wheel spin. It is very, very slick, and the line is very, very particular on where grip is and where it is not. Getting a really good run out of there, trying to break the toe behind. I really wanted to keep Kevin out of about a 1 second range. So Kevin did manage to get by there. Again, just taking that tight line in second just to get the power down. Bruno falling about a second back off of Kevin there.
Hit the fastest lap. The car in C2 just hit the fastest lap. 12.8.
So that was the fastest lap, and then it got overtaken by Kevin, who had a little bit of the draft there. And this lap record would stay for the entirety of the race. A little bit of a wiggle coming through there, but again, not too consequential. 10th here, 10th there. And at this level, you really are just trying to minimize any amount of mistakes that you make. Just trying to be as perfect as you can. As you can see, the gap to Kevin is tightened up. We're only 5 minutes into the race. And we're going to get to the point where this is how it's going to be for the rest of the race. My pace has somewhat fallen off. You know, we're about half a second off of where we really should be.
Left side.
And the goal here is just to not give Kevin an inch.
Clear.
Play good, smart defensive moves. Again, a little defense there. This is a pretty common place for people to try and sneak one up the inside. Usually ends in tears. But Kevin's pretty good, and so is Bruno. I should probably say they're more than just pretty good. We, at least in this series, are the cream of the crop. At least for now. So again, just give it a good defense. I know that that inside line is gold. It's the only place that has grip through T1. Anytime I put him on the outside, I take that grip away from him. At this point, Bruno seems pretty content to sit behind Kevin, which is a smart move. You don't want to fight too much during the opening stages, especially if Bruno decides to attack Kevin really hard. In really any other race but this one, they stay pretty close the whole time. The more you fight, the more that the leader can walk away, especially if the leader's not fighting. So they're playing a smart race strategy here, working with each other. So saw that one coming from Kevin. Had to lift out a little bit. I was afraid I was going to grab a little bit of dirt and spin, so lifted out just to make sure that the car stayed there, but we are able to defend that and carry on. And this will be the 1X that we pick up that we carry to the end of the race. No more off tracks from here on out. Missed that apex though as a result. Focus too much on the 1X. Again, Kevin manages to get alongside here. Might even see his nose. He's got a good run. There he is. And we just brake a little bit later. Again, good grip here on the inside. He's going to have to slot back in behind us.
Clear on the left.
Yeah, that's an area that you can tend to get your nose chopped off.
Clear on the right.
Again, just putting up as much defense as I can. Still 5 minutes left in this race. It has allowed Bruno to catch right back up though with the defense we've been putting on. So with that, we've effectively backed Kevin back up into Bruno. Bruno looked like he may have thrown a move, and they have fallen back to now half a second. Still within draft range, so they will catch back up. And Dakota Knapp sitting in fourth, just under 2 seconds there. If you don't follow him on YouTube, it is Ducky Metric. Go give him a follow. Again, continue to throw that defense. You don't want to give them any chance to sneak a nose up the inside here. And we get a pretty hefty bump from Bruno behind.
On your left. Keep to the right.
And again, decent traction.
Still there.
Compromised on the right-hand side. He has to take the outside line. We're just going to get better grip every time. Another big bump. That was the one from Bruno. And at this point, I'm liking my chances here. I haven't had to fight with Bruno. I know Bruno's a very good driver, but I am happy to have the gap in points back to Kevin in third. So with a little more than a minute to go, we're not going to get the white flag just yet, but we will get it next time around. And they've fallen back out of an attack range, so set up for a good run through T1. Still see that right rear tire still not quite up to 10. Really not much work that we're having to put on it.
I need one more good lap.
And we come around to take the white flag. Bruno's still maybe just out of reach, but we don't know if they're going to try a lunge. No mistakes from here on out. That's all I'm aiming for. So Bruno and Kevin did have a little coming together there on the last lap. And that opens the gap up for me to walk away with this one. Since we've made it out of the final corner with a decent run, we've pretty much sealed it up. It's nice to get a win here at Summit Point, a free track where everybody does know their way around and is really, really, really strong. As you can see, I'm a fairly excited guy. The points really do mean a ton in this race because there will not be another strength of field race. Anyway, that's a nice lap around, or more than a lap, nice race around Summit Point. As you see me typing that I'm sweating my balls off, we will see you guys in round 10.